Good evening, Isaac's Army. Welcome to the We Want Answers podcast. I'm Big Sean, and of course, with me tonight, the usual suspects. Please welcome Dave, and of course, John.
Good
And
evening.
we want to know, is free speech dead? Dave, let's get us started right away. What are we talking about, man?
I mean, I'm sure you guys have seen if you opened any of your X apps today that Elijah Schaffer is getting sued for $5 million for calling Kash Patel's girlfriend, who is 20 years younger than him and pretty good looking, a honeypot, a Jewish honeypot. And those that is basically somebody that is sent to be a spy that is falls in love with the person, gets them to spill all the beans, all the information. I mean, Israel's known for this kind of stuff. There's sex kittens involved, which is basically what a lot of people are claiming this girl could be, because she worked for, I believe, Prager University, which is a really big Zionist right wing.
I didn't know she works there.
I think that's where she got her start. Yeah, we'll have to look that up and
I've
fact check
seen
me.
people who are accused her of being Mossad as well. I mean, I don't know anything credible to say that myself, but I've seen it out there.
No, but I mean, why can't we? I think it's fair game. It's the FBI. The head of the FBI is fair game to dissect, and his personal life is all fair game because he's privy to so much information. We have to know if he's compromised, and it's not even that far fetched. We can go back. What's that retard's name? The Democrat that farted, Eric Swalwell. He was sleeping with.
Swallowtail.
Yeah, he was sleeping with an Asian
the spy.
Feng, yeah,
Feng
he's
Feng the spy.
banging the Asian
Feng the
spy
spy.
while he's on the defense board for the Congress. So we have every right to ask these questions. And Sam Parker also is getting sued for $5 million, from what I understand.
Well,
His
I pull that up too on the side here, but yeah, keep going.
people haven't been talking about him that much, but we'll have to look into that after we listen to what Elijah had to say. But Sam drops bombs about Israel, truth bombs, and he just comes with facts. And when facts get uncomfortable for certain groups of people, they resort to suing you. So yeah, I say let's jump into what Elijah Schaffer had to say about his lawsuit.
All right, let's get that up here. Let's do
He
it.
released a video.
Yeah, he released a 15-minute video. This is one he retweeted. It seems like a more chopped up version of it. We can dig into the longer one in a bit if you want to, but I'm going to play this one that I found. And it was from his page, so.
Kash Patel girlfriend Alexis Wilkins has filed a $5 million lawsuit against America First influencers Sam Parker and Elijah Schaffer for allegedly insinuating she's a Mossad honeypot. Now, she insinuates that I meant to call her a honeypot for the Israeli Mossad regime, which I've never done, and now wants the exact evaluation of my company, which only implies that if I can't come up with that, which most independent podcasters cannot or do not, that she would like to probably take my assets, shut down my company, and silence my voice.
But if you look closer, Jesse Banal is the lawyer whose law firm is taking these lawsuits, and he's the chair of Kash Patel's foundation, which was supposed to wage all of these punishing legal attacks on the deep state, and now they're going after you. This is a huge scandal. He is filing a $5 million lawsuit against you for the most absurd, laughable reason that I've ever seen, that you quote tweeted a real photo of him arm in arm with his girlfriend over a separate post by an Israel lobbyist named Hen Mazig, who was boasting about how Israel had set all these honey traps up inside Iran through the Mossad.
They admit in the lawsuit that I did not say anything at all. It says in section 14, the defendant myself may not have included any caption to spell out the meaning of his post. So he didn't say what he meant. He didn't have to, it says.
I think actually most of this lawsuit relates to your opinions, not about Alexis Wilkins or Kash Patel, but about Israel, which is disturbing and would set a precedent if this somehow succeeded against you.
Kash Patel girlfriend.
So yeah, man, that's scary. Even if they don't win, it's there to scare the shit out of everybody for even talking about or bringing up any kind of concerning concerns they may have about somebody and with the foreign government, particularly
Well, I
one
mean,
foreign
how
government.
can you freely speak if all of a sudden, just sign up a pen and a judge that sort of shares the same mindset as you, all of a sudden, everything you worked for your entire life is gone, and you're marred down in legal battles for the next 5-10 years, and all of a sudden, before you even get to the point where you maybe get in front of a jury or a judge makes a decision regarding your matter, you've already spent everything you have tenfold in legal fees. I mean, this is just this is
lawfare.
If it's the title of our show tonight, like perfectly well, like, is free speech dead? If you can be sued out of saying something, yeah, it is. It is. It's dead and buried. If you
And
can
then
be
you
sued
got
out of
these
saying something.
these hardcore Trump supporters saying, well, that's not covered under the First Amendment, and shit like that. It's like, save it, man. Like this is the same exact thing. This is almost worse. Like, okay, they're not going to change the law, but they're going to come sue you every time they want to. Like, fuck that, man.
It seems like there's a civil war brewing.
you're
within
muted,
MAGA
John.
right now, and John is
Oh,
muted. Why did
I
you get
am-
muted?
I don't know. That's weird. I didn't hit it.
Have you been saying anything? Maybe I did
No.
it by mistake. No one wants to hear you anyways. Damn
Right.
it.
No, but I'm saying what's
Well-
going on in the UK, what we're seeing right now, like, here it comes, like, we're letting it happen here, but they haven't banned the guns here yet, so that's kind of disturbing and worrying. What they're trying to start.
Just wait till the left gets in control. You know what I mean? It's like,
Well, I mean,
What does
that's
that
that's the
even
thing
mean?
that we have to find a way to prevent from happening somewhere down the road. This can't be like a seesaw battle every 4 years if we elect a new president.
it's
all
all
of
a
a sudden,
show, man.
everything this is literally how the Roman Empire fell, and we're marred right in we're in the thick of it right now. And hell, what a fucking
it's a
time
circus.
to be alive.
You know how they made the circus to distract everybody. That's what's happening with this presidential bullshit, and people fighting. Like I like Facebook for our our production stuff, but when you get scrolling of the people just fighting bots and comments, and it happens on
Well,
Twitter just as much. Like I just pulling Facebook out because I scroll that, probably doom that more than any of it, but.
Can you find the interview I think Cash did like real recently where he basically said that social media was a huge problem and that it had to be addressed, and that he was looking into doing some things to stop all the misinformation, and I think he called it clickbait. What the fuck does the FBI want to be involved with clickbait?
I know a company that can help, and their name is probably maybe Palantir. I don't know. What do you think?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure they're in everybody's device right now.
Well, do you think
when
we're on
we-
lists?
yeah,
Oh,
when
Dave,
we-
you're
we
on a
bought-
list.
when
You're
we-
on a lot of lists.
Yeah, I imagine I am. I pissed off quite a few powerful people. I've at least embarrassed them enough for them to retweet and block me and call me names and deep state,
Hey.
liberal fucking shit. Damn
Hey.
Bongino.
I think I found it, Dave.
Oh, I was just about to say, why don't we show a couple of chats real fast? Well, because we haven't had a chance to do that very much. So we got a couple of chats. I'm going to show them, and then we'll do that. Why not? There's only two.
Sure.
Yeah, do it.
And you can interact. We're not going to promise we'll show them immediately, but if we see them, let's do it. Two of them right now. Divine Council's very excited they caught us live, and we're thankful to have you here tonight. And our friend Patty Cake S thanks us for all that we
What
do.
up, Patty?
And
Thank you.
We thank you for tuning in and being part of the fight. Now let's bring John's device back into the mix here, and let's hear from Cash Patel on why we're terrible people.
I think this is the video based on the caption.
And there's too much clickbait in this country. And one of the things I highlighted at Congress in my testimony last week was if we want to protect our youth, we got to get more involved in social media and online platforms, because
The
that's where
fuck does that
the
mean?
folks, the assassins of this world get radicalized. That's where they're the lone wolf actors in general. And so we have to get after that problem set. And I asked for Congress to help in doing so.
Fuck this
But
guy.
speaking of Charlie Kirk, who was a very dear friend of mine, and then I was tasked with leading.
Yeah,
the
I think
nation
that's like a
in
sign of like lying,
Yeah, what
right?
is that?
Of
Isn't
course
that-
we
we-
will.
we should
Every
look-
resource we
we
have
should look up-
to
well, let's let him
find
finish.
every single person involved in the
Well,
investigation.
watch his eyeballs too.
But we,
When he starts to
as
spin
one
the
of the
web,
pillars
his
of
eyes
my
go in
leadership
like
here,
36
we should
different directions.
we need to
We've
look up
produced
some of
more
these
documents to
gestures that he
Congress
does, what
than
they
my
mean.
last two predecessors combined by twofold.
I
Just
mean,
to put
one
it in
they just
perspective.
might
So
be
when we take our
Adderall
investigations out to the
juiced up
streets, I
on
have the same
Adderall.
ethos. And this is how we got Charlie
That's
Kirk's
possible.
assassin.
Sniffing at her
Alexis
all
I've
the
Valdez.
nose.
drinking coffee in the past 2 hours, so.
The Boston
Here's a
bomber?
point.
I mean, dude, look at his
You know, how
eyes.
he
They're
says-
bugged the fuck out. Like
They're
I
in
know
50 different
people that
directions.
do drugs.
So he says
That's a
we got to get more involved in social media. This man says, you know, like, so if somebody starts to question what he might have meant by that, I guarantee you the cop out's going to be we as parents have to monitor our children's activity. But you and me, we all three of us, we know that is not what he meant.
well. He said he's a director of the FBI. When he says we, I think
Yeah.
he means the FBI.
Yeah, you can't say we and then not have it be the FBI. So remember, if this comes out at some point and people are talking about it, don't let that be the cop
Well,
out.
okay. I think this would happen maybe a week or two ago at most. And then you have the lawsuit by his girlfriend. Are you kidding me? And then that clip we watched with Max Blumenthal and Elijah, Max pointed out how the law firm is connected to Kash Patel. There's got to be something illegal about all that. I don't know, man. It's going to be interesting to see where this thing goes, if it goes anywhere fast or if it just is like a slow roll where they try to drain his money. I don't know.
I'm wondering if our boy Seven Seas has drawn any webs regarding this whole thing. And
He might just
Yeah,
think it's
tune in with
fake and
us.
gay. Who
that
knows?
is true. I mean, we'll if you guys want, we'll ask him tomorrow. We'll tell you now. He's going to be on 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time with us tomorrow night for his second go round with us, and I'm sure there will be a plethora of interesting topics. But
Yeah, we're gonna stay on topic this time. I got a little excited on. I think we all did. We saw names on his webs like Hulk
Yeah,
Hogan and
the Hulk Hogan
shit
thing, I think, started
Oh my
it.
god! Like you know.
But-
all right, I'm not
Hulkster
good
has
with
that
that
effect
stuff,
on
but
people.
I'm gonna hold myself back, and we're gonna hammer home just a couple
So, but, like,
topics and do it right this
speaking of
time.
staying on topic, like, so, like, but for real though, if you have the whole weight of the FBI coming down on you because you said something, how can you in any kind of right state of mind say that free speech is still really a thing at this point?
It's not. It's not.
It's a facade. It's a facade, like you said, a circus, John.
Now, hold on. Now, there's also this. What do you guys know about this, right?
Oh man! Oh dude, did you see? Yeah, release the whole video. Like, there's a new angle where like the kid talks about. He's like, "You want people in jail for jokes."
Hey, fuck the Jews! Fuck you, Dave.
I threw some coins at him.
Not cool.
So,
Oh my
I
gosh.
give a little opinion on
So
this.
I gotta let it
afterwards.
play though, because
Yeah,
this is
yeah.
interesting.
I'll find the other piece if it's not there.
Oh yeah, we need the different angle from what they're actually saying. The kid's actually saying something to the effect of like, "You want
Yeah.
people in jail for jokes."
I think I get a feeling of where you're gonna go with this, John, and I like it, and I can't wait to join in.
Well, I just feel like, first off, we got to figure out like what are they trying to do here? Like, I got to get to the actual part or the actual. This guy got arrested,
Yeah,
and they're trying
they arrested
to.
him.
And what are they trying to?
They
charge
arrested him for disturbing the peace.
disturbing the peace. Well, I mean,
That's fucking nuts.
I don't think that really like he didn't hit him.
No, he threw a couple coins
Like,
at his feet,
okay, I think it doesn't require getting arrested
He didn't
or
throw-
being sentenced or even going to court, but yeah, there should be consequences. Probably like lose your job for something stupid like that. You know what I mean? Dumb, like that's what I'm saying.
So here's the thing, like, there is a legal basis for there to be some sort of charge when you throw a projectile object, a coin, as small and pathetic as it may be, to throw at somebody.
well, no,
is
that
still a projectile object.
they would have
Assault
charged
is
him
an
with
actual
assault.
charge.
Yeah, they would have charged him with assault,
Assault is a reasonable charge.
but they didn't.
I don't think that he should be
Because
arrested for.
It probably
saying
landed
what he
like 10
said.
feet away from him. You know what I'm saying?
True, but like, so I don't think somebody should be arrested for going up to somebody and
No,
saying
dude, you
something like
can't-
this. But
that's
like
why they-
John said, consequences. He should be fired. Like, why would you want somebody who's going to say
I mean,
something like
depending
that?
on what his
representing your
job is,
company?
maybe he's his own
He's in
boss, and that's
college.
what it is.
He's in
Well, if
college.
he's
He
just a-
got,
well,
he got
then-
eliminated from the university.
So
They already
then,
kicked,
Well,
they
that's
kicked him
fine.
out of the university.
Holistic society. That's what the people can make their decision with their dollar bill. If they want to support somebody that says something like that, they can make their decision known.
Well,
if he's
that
lost.
kid's gonna make. He's gonna make a lot of money on his GoFundMe. I bet
I'm
that.
sure. But like, you know,
Yeah,
you
well,
go.
But he got
you
kicked
go-
out of university. I mean, you know what I mean? For saying something that we all feel about Dave Portnoy. Dave Portnoy is a piece of shit, through and through. I mean, some of the stuff he's been involved with is disgusting. The degenerate gambling that he promotes, dude, just ruins people's lives. I've seen people's lives get absolutely just destroyed by gambling. This guy makes a living off of it with his fucking casinos. He was making pedophilia jokes and really defending it like hardcore, tooth and nail. He's a true piece of shit. And go figure, he's from that 0.2% of people that somehow are all billionaires.
And that's how it always goes. You know,
Sorry, I'm scrolling.
the most evil the most evil types are the ones that always get the edge, and they help each other get the edge. And you know, George Carlin said it a bunch of times over the years. It's a big giant club, and you're not in it. But it's a loaded topic when you get into what does this mean, what this kid was trying to accomplish, what his punishment should be.
To get arrested
I
is
think-
insane. This is America, bro. You can say that.
Unless to
Why?
me, the only
Okay.
reason
If
arrest
you go
would be-
go to what Matt Walsh of all fucking people, who works for Ben Shapiro, said on this. He put it actually. I had to like look twice. I'm like, wait, Matt Walsh said this?
I feel like Matt Walsh is good. He just needs to leave that company, and then he'll be okay. I feel like he's
you
one
might
of
have
them.
to- We'll have to find it. He typed up a pretty decent long tweet about it. Wait, go back up.
I guess I could just search it,
Look
right?
at this one. Hold on.
Oh, sorry.
You're going
I'm
too
scrolling.
fast.
Yeah.
Go down. Down. Wait, what was the Harrison one? I hope I didn't mix that up with it. No, that's not it. Keep
I'm
going
just gonna-
down.
I'm just gonna search, and it's.
I mean, it has to be in the last 24 hours. Yeah. Read that tweet out.
Okay. A man was just arrested for yelling F the Jews at Dave Portnoy. So will every single one of those protesters be arrested for yelling fuck your dead homie at conservatives during TPUSA event? How can you possibly justify treating one as a crime but not the other? The former was charged with disturbing the peace, and these Antifa thugs not disturbing the peace here?
So, I mean, I wonder what Walsh thinks. I mean, you should be able to say whatever the fuck you want.
You really should. The only basis for arrest, in my opinion, would be the assault charge if those coins hit him, and
Yeah,
that would
but
be
it
a
was a-
stretch. And
They-
you'd be making
and
an
they-
example.
They would have smacked him with the book if they were even close to him.
But like John said too, that doesn't mean this dude is free from consequences. Like if he has a job that he has to face the public, or he represents a company, that
His
company has
university
every
kicked
right.
him out.
And
What do you
should
think?
fire
Do you
him.
think a
Yeah.
university kicking him out
Yeah,
is cool?
yeah. Why not?
Over
Yeah, there's-
over a view.
It's not a view though. It's an assault against a whole group of individuals.
Fuck the Jews.
You know. Well, I mean, it's loaded. I don't know. I don't
Get
know.
kicked out of a university is crazy.
I don't know. It depends. Is it a publicly funded university? Is it a private university? What's the deal with the university? If it's federally funded, I don't think you should be able to get kicked out for saying it.
Can you go in there and say fuck the Christians and fuck
Yeah,
the
dude, you
Bible?
can say.
or
Well,
whatever?
I mean,
these
that's
these
what it
kids
boils
say
down
that
to,
shit.
like-
They do it on the campus all the time with their signs.
That's what you got to ask too. That's the Matt Walsh tweet basically. Are you allowed to
Yeah.
go there and say fuck the Christians and throw a cross?
Well,
or
dude, the Antifa did this shit
at
all
some,
through
like a
the-
little
nothing
throw
happened.
whip a
Yeah, so
rosary at somebody or
It,
something.
it makes I think it's only right that we're allowed to coexist and be angry and yell what the fuck we want to be yell, as long as we're not hurting anybody. Should there be, yeah, like you said, there's going to be consequences, but what, should there be $5 million lawsuit consequences?
No, it should just be like your job. Like if a company doesn't
No,
want you
dude,
working
fuck-
for them,
Yeah, that's
that's all
fine.
I'm saying.
Yeah.
That's what like if like oh sorry man,
But,
like you can't
but that,
be fucking.
that opens the door to these defamation lawsuits.
Well,
and,
you know, you punch somebody and you got in a bar fight and your company knows about it, or you posted some, you know what I mean? Like, you know, I don't know. That's just certain places. If it was a restaurant, they'd be like, ah, fuck it.
Yeah, I mean, it's. I think it's up to it's everything should be free. You should be free to you should be free to say it. And it should be your company's freedom of choice to terminate you for saying it.
Yeah,
I think
agree.
the
You should be able
university
to fire
thing,
whatever
though,
you want for anything.
The law should not be
Right.
involved in you screaming a derogatory thing at somebody.
But how about
And-
debanking?
and-
What about debanking? you think that was? You think it's all? I mean, I know people that have been debanked.
And-
Absolutely not.
no. If you're providing
1984.
a
Yeah, I
service-
mean,
No way.
if you're providing a service that is legally required to be accessible by people, and I'm sure banking is something that there's a legal requirement people have to be able to access. No, you shouldn't be able to pull it. Freedom of speech has to be absolute when it comes to, public service items. Like every at the end of the day, we may not like what people have to say, but they are human beings, and everybody should have the right to live as a human being, regardless of what their views are. And I know that's controversial to say, but it's just that it's the basis of a free society. It's the basis of society in general. People have to say things. You have to be able to understand what type of people are, so you can be with the right people to advance yourself in life, and to spread what you believe and to make the difference that you feel you should be making. So that's why a free society is such a big thing.
I
Yeah.
concur.
yeah. I mean, just it's. I don't know what the answer is, and I don't know how much further this is going to go. If they start arresting people, like Trump was already he exported or fucking what do you call it? Deported that Muslim kid for organizing that Palestinian rally. Like the Pandora's box has been open. What's the left gonna do when they get in control? Anybody that's like pro-white, pro-Christian nationalist is going to be labeled the same thing we're labeling these people. We're all going to get fucked one way or the other, whether it's right
Yeah.
now or when the other team has control.
I think
Yeah,
the people
it's-
just need to realize, these the people that are dressed as furries in this video, like me and you can't go up to the furry and try to reason with them, just like they're not gonna be able to reason with us. So we gotta just not be dicks. I feel. I mean, I'm not accepting furries throwing beating, causing.
There's
a
some
stir in the
certain
streets.
things that you cannot accept in society if you want to have a good
Right,
society, and
like
that's
what
one thing
about-
that can't be accepted in society.
What
There's
about
certain things.
big, huge, organized Muslim prayers in the middle of Times Square?
No,
with
we're
big
not a Muslim
speakers and
country.
televisions. Agreed. You don't see that fucking Christian stuff with that. You see one guy on the side of the road with a fucking amplifier and a mic and just a crazy look in his eye. But yeah, no, that stuff. I don't know.
Where I live, I do.
I
hear
mean-
a church bell, which is pretty freaking awesome, actually.
Here's the thing.
Yeah,
though.
we get that too.
They have the right to assemble if they can put together the funding, and it's not dirty funding. And I think that.
But do it in a
It should
building,
be
or do it.
Yeah, that's what I'm
somewhere.
saying. It's gotta
off the-
it's gotta follow the same sort of rules as any other presentation.
They don't just.
It
Start
should be
a
allowed,
mass in
but
the
it
middle
can't
of
just
Times
be in the
Square
middle
on
of the street
Sundays.
with a fire with a barrel on fire in the middle of a city street. No.
People trying to walk around and fucking just eat a fucking hot dog and go to the fucking show. Like, what the fuck is this? But yeah, I don't know where that video is, but I saw that. That's why I brought that up. But yeah, moving forward.
Yeah,
Portnoy
it's
thing is
just
ridiculous.
it's scary, man, because these lawsuits like Elijah and Parker are going through, it's a fear tactic. Like people are not going to want to say what's on their mind anymore because they're afraid they're going to get sued. You know what I mean? And it doesn't even matter if the lawsuit, like Sean pointed out, is even going to go anywhere. Them just breaking you down over years of dragging it out, lawyer fees, all that kind of shit, just drains people. And they could do that.
And if you
That's-
don't lawyer up properly and you don't hire the proper counsel, they'll catch you on some kind of technicality and
Oh,
screw
yeah,
you then.
dude,
So
they'll
you're,
take it.
you're screwed no matter what you do. It's literally they can end somebody with just a
But it
stroke
just
of a pen.
it blows my mind. I go back to the Eric Swalwell thing, and how are we not allowed to question public officials' relationships when we literally had a congressman fucking an Asian spy? Like he was on the board, all these boards for Homeland Security and shit, man. I mean, so it blows my mind that that Trump even allowed this. This is Trump's boy, guys. Like Trump cannot be let off the hook for this. This had to be okayed by Trump, and there's no way Cash did this shit on his own without okaying it with Trump. There's no possible way. That's not possible. And you can't say, oh well, it's Trump. He did. These are handpicked. This is his second term. He handpicked these people to the T to do exactly what he wanted. Exactly what he wanted. There was no fucking around this time. If he fucked, if he fucked around this time, what good is it? So these are his people, dude. He's fully responsible for this shit, and
he's got to own it for sure.
Somebody put a really good tweet response into the post I made about Elijah Schaffer. If you want to go to it, it basically hit home. This guy basically was saying, I gave Trump, I voted for him. I gave him 3 months. See if we can find it. It's in the comments.
I'm on it right now.
Yeah.
Here we go.
Right there
Found
you go,
it.
man. This one I was like, bam, dude. This guy nailed it.
I gave Trump 3 months to ban the bioweapon and start arresting everyone. Frankly, I felt that was incredibly generous. Came and went. This all ends very, very badly. Yeah, my trust in him is dwindling by the day.
Dude, I mean, you had RFK come out, our health secretary, say one of the number one health things in America is anti-Semitism.
What? Where?
And now we got meetings
dude.
with Al Qaeda, known Al Qaeda members going down at the White House, and
I heard about that. I didn't see that. Was he giving a hug to the guy?
Yeah, and then the 50-year mortgage, which is just a give me to the banks.
These Al Qaeda guys, fuck little
I saw
boys.
something crazy like 15-year car loans too. He's been generally a very good president in my humble opinion, but there's some things that you just can't go to bat for, and unfortunately they're kind of like deal breakers.
What's he done though?
Oh,
really?
this is old, but he still said it.
Biden, all those retards are, straight garbage. I'm not even insinuating for a second that those are good people. Yeah, that RFK shit he said a while back.
Dude, this entire Isaac's Army audience is fully aware that there's gonna be a lot of
people that are pissed off that I don't like Trump anymore because of what he's done. I mean, I don't know, dude. The resume speaks for itself. I voted for him this time around. I wanted to see all the changes. I wanted to see the arrests. This is why I voted for him. But we haven't seen shit. We've seen him put Kash Patel and Dan Bongino in charge of the fucking FBI, and it's been nothing but a goddamn disaster.
This dude looks just like me behind all this Israeli flags.
He does, dude. I told you guys, John's a Jewish plant.
What the fuck? I'm not gonna. That kind of looks like me, and I'm wearing the blue T-shirt and everything.
John was radicalized back in the college days, and now he would like to present a brief message from the wellness company. John,
buy our nanotech so we can track you at all times.
Fuck? That's like dude. That's like an observer time traveler or something. I do feel like I'm in different universes all at once sometimes.
Elizabeth Scribner, she thinks that DJT will prove himself.
Fuck, I hope so.
I hope she's
I hope so. I fucking pray I'm wrong. I pray to God I'm wrong every night.
If voting is real.
But this track record's insane at this point. I mean, talking about all this anti-Semitism fucking laws is nuts. Is absolutely nuts.
And it was brewing for a while, but now that's all you hear from these people. Why do we have to hear about this? Why
because the cat's out of the bag. Cat's out of the bag. That's why they're suing Elijah Schaffer. It's not because of what he said, dude.
And
it's because of him being critical of Israel.
This came out of the bag. The cat came out of the bag when Charlie Kirk.
Yeah, I voted for him, Elizabeth, in 2015 also.
Oh, I didn't, but I would have if looking back, honestly. It ain't hating on Trump, but it's you got to call out what you know.
They're politicians. Nobody's perfect. No one should have any blind. There should be no blind fucking.
We can hope
any politician. Any. We've learned anything in life.
Without me stating an opinion in either direction, I think never has there been a time in the history of media, the world, and just people talking in general where Jewish folks have been such the focus, and why there hasn't been so much negativity regarding the Jewish folks that's circulated. I don't think at any point since I've been alive, and I think there's a lot of panic. I mean, I don't know. As Dave said a million times, it's okay not to know. I don't know, but like, it's a little troubling that there's this level of panic within that community regarding all of the discussion out there right now, and it really does make you wonder. What is true, what isn't true, and all it does is really raise questions in my head, at least.
And I want to know all the people, these big conservative influencers out there. I mean, they probably aren't watching this because they're getting their emails, talking points sent to them, and they're memorizing those scripts right now. The Benny Johnsons of the world. It's not like I liked those guys for a long time, but now they're just like
They're insufferable.
they're insufferable, and they don't say shit. Like they don't say anything. You know what I mean? Like there's
Well, did you
nothing
see
said. They're
Benny
spinning their
Johnson,
wheels.
the
They
first
don't talk
day
about
I-
this stuff. Why aren't you talking about this stuff? Like,
Speaking of
it's
Benny
a thing.
Johnson, he scrubbed his page. He the day after Charlie Kirk got killed, Benny, is obviously a close friend with Charlie. He said that there's very good intel that a foreign government, this was a hit job, a professional hit job, and then boom, he scrubbed that fucking off his page, and somebody clipped it. I think it was Sam Parker. And he had the video of him saying it, but he scrubbed it off all his social media, bro. What does that tell you? All of his friends are not asking questions. What does that tell you?
Exactly. The only one asking questions is Candace Owens,
And I don't trust either.
I don't either.
I know
She's in-
everybody's just pretty much writing her off as crazy.
She's
which,
in some wild
you know,
web of stuff that we know, right? Her connections and
Yeah,
stuff. But at the
dude.
same time, it's like she's the only one every day out there.
But they got to
bringing
have
up
the
new
narrative
stuff, bringing
controllers,
something.
and that they know we're going to be talking about these subjects, so they need somebody to
I mean-
curtail all
I
these
mean,
narratives.
That's why things are getting as wild as they are.
That's
right
why
now,
they
because
offered to
don't
buy
have
us,
control.
bro. That's why they offered to give us some money for the wellness company, so they could curtail our fucking narratives that we talk about.
Now, I'd like
And now,
to-
John, for the wellness company, John.
Oh God. And I liked Peter McCullough for a long time. Like I was all in the ivermectin, and I still am into that. But like, why do everything that I'm into?
We're going to
or
get you a
like is
better source,
connected-
guys.
Like I can't like Alex Jones anymore. I can't like this. I can't like that. Fine.
No, you can, bro.
Hey guys. Speaking of odd shit, where the fuck's John Cullen been?
I was just gonna say, like, we're talking about the Charlie Kirk thing, and I was just gonna bring that up. Like,
I
look,
didn't fucking notice until Diligent had tweeted that out about him, because I really haven't been on X all that much last month. Just been busy with the family life.
right, and we were
So-
talking to some other people after too.
Yeah, dude. And then I know they had been messing with the algorithm on X, so I just figured I wasn't seeing people's tweets that I normally see, and just kind of chalked it up to that. And then I saw Diligent, and I immediately went to John's page and saw like October 12th or something was the last time he tweeted, which is fucking crazy, because everything's getting validated with the plane that he was talking about when he came on our stream. That was the last show I believe he actually did
That's the
before
last
he's
piece
gone
of-
missing.
That's the last piece of media he put.
But he did one by himself about the plane. I think like a day or two before he went out. But man, I hope he's okay, dude. But you got these. Did he not call George Webb a spook on our stream? Dude, I think I
Maybe.
remember him saying that. And then you have somebody like George Webb out there saying, "Oh, he's in Thailand. That's where he goes when things get hot," which is kind of fucking weird. And then I don't know what's his other buddy saying that he did the podcast with for Jason Goodman. He did the podcast with. I guess they had a nasty falling out from. I don't know. Let's find out about it. Let's dive into it in real time.
Okay, so I'm seeing like this. I pulled up the other day. This person said, "Jason, do you know where I am John Cullen as he's been offline since 10/12?" Jason Goodman, I do not. I have discontinued my interactions with the pseudonyms I am John Cullen. Explain that.
So I don't believe John Cullen is his real name. I did hear that somebody else tweeted. Oh, I think it was that George Webb guy that I believe John called a Fed. I'm almost certain. I could be wrong on our stream. On the last stream about Charlie Kirk, George Webb had tweeted something to the effect that, yeah, Goodman was about to out him for his real name, and that's why Cullen disappeared. I don't know, man. It's a very bizarre story.
5 hours for Cannon number 1. Sorry. Okay. Latest nothing. Oh, wait. Okay, I got this. Jason said he was going to out Cullen's real name. He most probably went back to Thailand. Please don't copy me with Cullen. I don't want his stuff on my timeline. This is October 2nd and 3rd.
Yeah, so they don't like each other. So why the fuck's he talking about him going to Thailand?
Okay, you're unblocked.
I mean, is that where he set up shop to hide? Was his real name going to come out? Is there more to it?
And why is everyone dismissing what Colin was saying? That's
Well,
also
they're
very
not.
questionable.
So the thing was crazy is like Candace Owens started talking about the airplane. Everyone started talking about the airplane. Everyone is still talking about the airplane.
I mean,
And like so like John
Most
Cullen
people.
would be the kind of guy he is, dude. He would be all over this shit. He would be all over this shit, dude. That's what's so weird about it. And his Patreon too, like where he told us on live stream, you know, he doesn't make that much money. Like he survives on the Patreon. For him to just go dark on that is just really bizarre.
He's like
Um,
sacrificing his entire source of income. And
Yeah, I mean,
I mean,
you know,
I
I don't
gotta
know,
think that
John. I don't
shit's
know.
pretty serious if he's going to do that.
Yeah, and you know, people want to call him a Fed or a disinfo agent, all that kind of shit. But like, when was he ever on the big shows? No one ever brought him on the big disinfo shows. The fucking what's that? John Ryan or Sean Ryan show, or he never got on the Benny show. He never got on all these disinfo shows. So I
the
don't
congressman
think.
mentioned his name, and like that was
Yeah,
like,
and I
was
guess
he on
he-
Infowars or no?
I don't think so. So Johnny Hoover is his other Poseidon, I don't know, on YouTube. But whatever his real name, and it's beyond the fact.
1 month ago.
I don't think that would be the reason for him to take off. His face is already out there. With the way AI is, you could track who you want. If they wanted to know who this guy is, they would know who he is. His face is all over the internet on multiple platforms. It would not be hard to find out his real name if somebody wanted to find his real name. I can't imagine he's on the run for his fear of his name being exposed. It just doesn't make any fucking sense to me. What do you guys think?
Whatever the case, I hope you're all right, John.
Yeah.
I mean, am I being paranoid about that? I mean, I don't know. I've stepped away for a
see,
week or two, but I just in the
you
middle
know-
of all this, when he's making these huge claims and then they're getting validated by other people
mean,
that are.
maybe that was the cue he needed to just take a minute and regroup a bit, because you know his message is being spoken about by so many people who are kind of
not the
viewed as
type.
credible and kind of people who are getting pressed. Maybe he needed a minute. I mean, he's been going hard for a long time, before anybody else really.
But he would think he would say something to his subscribers who are, you know, giving him money every month, like, "Hey guys, I'm going to be checking out for a month or two," or, you know, that part's just kind of weird, you know. I mean, he's either in trouble or he's either getting a huge kick out of this shit, one or the other. I hope it's the
let's hope
latter.
he's getting a kick out of it. Yeah.
Yeah,
Well, that's just another valid question of is free speech dead? If you end up dead for saying things.
And
And,
I
you know,
remember
once
we
again,
joked
I
about
mean-
I don't know, like off air. Someone's like, "Yeah, if they're ever gonna kill me, dude, it's not gonna be like in some cool fashion, like blowing my head off or something. Like they'll get me like with the heart attack gun at the grocery store or some shit, and it wouldn't be something fun."
No,
But
just inconspicuous and quick.
yeah, but the fact that they could do that without a blink of an eye to really anybody is pretty wild. And we got to have some guests on that kind of. Well, we did touch on it with 7Cs about how, you know, the targeted individuals and how frequencies and all sorts of shit like that can be deployed onto people. I do believe that's real. I do believe they have that
Frequencies
kind
have
of
been
weaponry.
Yeah, frequencies have been known to completely change the mindset of a whole group of people. And I mean, talk about the ultimate weapon of control. I mean, that really could be it.
Dude, I watched
Well,
a whole
yeah.
video on all these songs in current in music that are just the artist even say that they are casting spells with these lyrics.
Oh, yeah,
Repeated
dude.
repeated lyrics, that just brainwash you, like those Taylor Swift shit. And they all say they're witches now. They're witches, and they do witchcraft. And
What does your
Speaking
hat
of-
say? Zog?
oh, Hog, House of Glory
Oh.
Wrestling.
Thought it was Zog.
Got a big show this week out in New York, by the way.
Super Clash this coming Saturday live on Trailer TV. You should
Oh,
check it
bunch
out.
of-
So
Yeah.
many people. Killer Cross will be on the
All the big
broadcast.
WWE guys.
Yeah,
yo-
Mercedes Moné, the champion of every women's wrestling organization in the entire planet right now.
So
All of them. She has all of them.
So going back to what we were just talking about with the demonic shit, occult stuff, and the witchcraft and blah blah blah. What about this dude?
What's this? I haven't seen this.
You haven't seen this?
No.
Your brother sent it.
Matt Rife's been keeping a secret from all of you, not from me, because I watched their every step. I've been noticing your moves, dude. How long you been to occultism? Demonology? You freaks. Other than being just another puppet, I'm sorry, jester
Yeah.
in Hollywood. What you been up to, Matt?
I have just bought the Ed and Lorraine Warren's Home and Occult Museum with my very good friend
That's wild, Matt, because with the company you keep, we would have had no idea you were into such things. What were they known for?
Ed and Lorraine Warren are who took demonology and
What the
ghost
fuck?
hunting and paranormal investigation and made it mainstream.
I have no idea where you would learn such things, maybe from the family biz. Oh, hey,
Jesus.
Seth Green.
Is that
Isaac
fucking-
Happy
yep.
had a lot to say
Whoa.
about you.
Yep.
Anyways, we should have known something was
Oh,
up when
boy.
the dude went from this to this. What the heck? I literally feel like I'm in the movie Uglies. You know, when they went from normal people like us to the perfect ones. I literally find it spot on. But anyways, no one thought it was a bit suspicious that he decided to channel Billy Idol? And at the exact moment Matt Rife was channeling Billy Idol, Billy Idol was wearing Basquiat. And if you don't know who Basquiat is, well, you often find him being repped by Jay-Z or Ellen DeGeneres. He had some very interesting artwork, but what did he know how to do? Well, rumor has it Basquiat was a medium. He was a magician. He was a scion of Haiti and learned voodoo from his mother. And allegedly, Basquiat knew how to channel immortal beings like Urzuli Dantor into the mortal realm because he knew the relationship between possession and the dance floor. In December of 2024, he got baptized and stated that even though he hates church, he wanted to believe in God. And am I the only one who's noticing that they're mixing occultism with Christianity and making it mainstream now? Something doesn't feel right about this dude anymore.
Right?
Well,
Yeah.
anyone that kind of blasts into the, fame like that out of nowhere is, you always got to put under the microscope.
Dude, I never heard of him like 4 years ago, and all of a sudden, Facebook,
Yeah.
9.7 million followers.
I know. No, like I remember I think it was 2 years ago, like it was just, you couldn't fucking open your phone out. Matt Rife, Matt Rife,
No,
Matt
it-
Rife, Matt Rife.
It comes in a series. It's you accept the occult, you start to talk about the occult, you accept it, it becomes popular, and all of a sudden you're boosted.
I wonder how they fucking like break it down to these guys, man. Like somebody's got to like how do they get these Hollywood pawns like involved in it, man? Like it's got to happen when they're fucked up or at
They're
some
at a party. I was
like,
just gonna say
so
party,
they're at a
and-
party and somebody starts talking about it, and oh yeah, I did this ritual, and all of a sudden I blew up.
Or it's as simple as get them fucked up and film them doing
Or
something
just
fucked
watch-
up while
yeah,
they're on
or-
ecstasy.
Or be like, yo, walk in this room with me in the middle of them doing a ritual, and like, holy fuck, expose them to that. I imagine there's all sorts of different tactics they use. I wish we could get some sort of insider to come and spill the beans on something they've seen in that regard. Every celebrity that I've tried to contact that's following me didn't want to talk about the Illuminati. One of the guys I tried was like this football player, Braxton Miller. I saw he was like following me, and he was like, "What's up, bro?" He like DM me, and then I'm like, "If you've been to any Illuminati parties, bro, I'd love to talk about it." And then he never responded.
Oh my god!
Well, you know how to cut right to the chase, don't you? Bud?
I'm like, "Oh, what the fuck is he following me for?"
Hey man, how you doing? How's the
Yeah.
wife? How's the kid? You know, hey, you know where any of those Illuminati parties are at? I don't want to know about it.
Oh my god, this is scary.
Yeah, well, this is my biggest fucking thing right now, bro. These fucking sex robots, as far as AI, because man, it's game over for population when these things are ChatGPT in their brains and they can talk conspiracies with you all night and talk whatever the fuck you want, sports, anything. They'll go as deep as you want the conversation to go, and then you can do what you want with it, you know, and then you can just throw it in a closet when you're done. So it's a
Yeah, you don't have to.
they're
you don't have to
building
do any real life with it.
No, you don't got to take it out to dinner or anything. But I imagine there's going to be like, we're in the next, 5 to 10 years or even shorter, we're going to be seeing like freak shows, like bringing these things out to dinner with them and like sitting them across the table. And we're going to have to accept that too, just like they've made us accept trannies. Just like the Republicans have made us accept trannies, dude. They got all sorts of trannies in their fucking ranks. That Blair White thing.
I was just gonna say Alex Jones must have banged Blair White every time.
Yeah. Dude, we've accepted homosexuals. And what was it, 2008, Barack Obama and Joe Biden were against homos even getting married. Now it's like we got Dave Rubin as this big conservative fucking figurehead who's adopting, buying kids. It's fucking disgusting, to be honest with you. There's nothing conservative about it.
Yo, this video made me mad because I use Tide Pods and now I'm gonna just start using like baking soda or something.
Dude, we clean in the my wife uses vinegar for like most of the household cleaning.
Yeah, that's the way to do it. Vinegar, baking soda, that's it. But yeah, so
somebody in the comments will ruin that for me right now. You know vinegar gives you cancer?
No way. But yeah, I like that you've been posting this kind of stuff and this other one.
Oh, okay. Well, ever since having a kid, dude, I'm going fucking crazy looking at labels and shit. Like, you want to give your kid the best thing possible, and it's like everything you go to pick up and look at, there's some sort of poison in there. Mm-hmm. And then, back in the day, man, why don't they put anything in glass anymore?
Yep. Yep.
Everything's in fucking plastic. You can't even get water without it touching plastic, man. Imagine if you could.
It's all in the name of profit, allegedly.
If anybody has anybody listening out there, if they could drop like a link or a comment about how to get a good water source that is, I'm willing to pay a little bit of money. I don't have a ton of money to drop on it, but how do you get clean, pure water that's not fucking been contaminated with plastic?
That hydrogen water with
I mean, I don't need Alex Jones'
filters,
system.
Not that one, but one like it. Those
I
work.
guess I imagine it does its thing, but I don't know.
Gravity,
somebody who's done it, please drop some info on us in the comments. That'd be awesome. There's somebody drop something.
Oh, there's one already there.
John,
bring it up.
We gotta click the link before we pop it up there.
Oh, well, yeah, wait a second. Yeah, dude, we can just go to a
Jim
fucking Dan Bongino setup.
It's actually just Find Natural Springs, which is probably the best possible source.
Oh yeah, I see it. Yeah, it's like a map for Natural Springs.
Hey, if you want to get one over, now's the time. Hurry up, send a comment in. I'll show anything right now. I don't care what it says. Anything.
Wait, why is it blocked now? I didn't mean to hit that.
Bongino's.
Well, listen, we don't want you to find the springs. Drink the water we put it in the plastic bottles and give to you, or die.
Repost it again.
Come on, Jim Bumbleclat, we missed it. It was findaspring.org. Is it that hard to type?
I didn't remember.
So we can
do we need to look at it? Let's not look at it.
We should look into buying our own spring. That's probably an insane amount of money. I can only imagine. But how do you acquire a spring?
Ask AI. A plot of land that has one for sale, or a plot of land that has an aquifer. You might, and if you get country land, there's a chance you've already got a spring.
We all need to each just have one, like excel in one thing, and then offer that to people, and just trade natural great things to each other, and just go back to the old days.
All right, we're going back to the barter system. Money is no longer a thing. What can you bring to the table?
I grow this. That guy grows weed. That guy raises the cows. That guy does that. That person's got the chickens. You know what I mean? Here you go.
Yeah, I mean, it would be awesome.
The entire world goes to that. What good am I going to be? I can.
You have to figure it out. You can't do anything.
I can stream.
There's a YouTube video we could look up right now, and you can learn something.
You need me to stream? I can do that. Oh boy.
You could make good ice cream that's good for you. I'm sure we could figure that out on YouTube.
Yeah, you certainly can. So I feel like we're kind of rolling on here. So let's just ask the question, and maybe we'll kind of preview a little bit of what we're going to get into tomorrow, and then get the heck out of here, guys. Is free speech dead? Yes or no?
It's dying. It's
How
dying.
far away from it from being dead? How far away from being dead is it really right now?
Well, we got to see when people get put in prison for saying
They
some
already- they
bullshit
just
online
did.
like they are in the UK.
We just had that kid arrested with the Portnoy thing. And it wasn't a assault charge.
Yeah, that's kind of like a big turning point because, well, and also Nick Sorter getting arrested in Portland for getting his ass whooped. Like, I mean, that's another thing. Like, he wasn't even speaking. He just got his ass whooped in Portland by a bunch of Antifa thugs, and then he
Yeah.
got arrested.
Yeah,
Like,
but they.
What?
I mean, he's clearly working for somebody in D.C. I don't know who, but somebody's paying him in D.C. to be there and report, which is fine. Make your money. But, yeah. I don't know, man. Free speech is, I think it's an illusion at this point. Like the consequences of it are astronomically bad if they want it to be. You can get sued for $5 million and ruin your entire life just by he retweeted something and didn't even he fucking posted a picture with somebody else's tweet, and they want $5 million from him.
And next thing you know, his entire existence.
And Sam,
is
I
wrecked.
don't. Yeah, I might. Go to Sam Parker's page. I'm curious to see what I haven't even heard what they were trying to do to him. If it's $5 million also. But I'm sure he don't give a fuck.
What's this? Oh my God, Ben Shapiro! I cannot stand that dude. Where am I looking here? Sorry, I don't want to just scroll.
Yeah, I
with
just
dead
wanted to
noise.
see if he had anything to say about his lawsuit. If he had a response. Or maybe he's just keeping quiet.
I don't think so.
Maybe just his lawyers told him
He's got to
just to
keep
shut
it.
up.
He's got to keep it. He's got to keep it on the QT so he doesn't lose everything he has to.
Yeah, it's so fucked, man. So, I mean, it's not, no one's free speech under attack. It's just consequences. Yeah, right, dude. Like, they can bring these consequences whenever the hell they want. And it's not cool. Trump ran on fucking free speech, and his guys are now suing independent journalists. I don't know how he doesn't step in and fucking fire Kash Patel if he's actually about what he ran on.
Yeah, Kash Patel should be gone. Pam Bondi should be gone. And at this point, all I'm left with is questions. I don't have any
hope
answers.
Humanity doesn't crumble and really start fighting and civil war bullshit. Like I really just.
I mean,
hope
we're
that
so
doesn't
close.
happen.
We're so close.
I don't
We're
want.
dangerously close to that right now.
Shit.
Well, I don't even know, dude. I think everybody's too gay to even like fight each other. Like, what would civil war even look like? Like,
It looked like
it wouldn't be
looked like
fists.
no. You know what civil war looks like? Civil war looks like when you wake up in the morning and there's just another news story about a random explosion where 12 people died.
Just gonna
And then
say
you do
bombs
that.
and
You wash,
blindside
rinse,
bullshit
and repeat.
from cowards.
Yeah, you wash, rinse, and repeat every day over the course of a month. All of a sudden, you lost 100 people in civil
Don't
war.
speak it into existence.
I mean, I'm not. It already
I'm just
exists.
kidding.
It already exists. Like
I know.
ice places are getting attacked. There's random protests, people shooting at each other. Like it's already here. We're in civil war, and it's crazy to say that. And people. I just made myself sick to my stomach even saying it, but it's already here. It's just we don't need it to escalate any further. But this is what civil war looks like. You flip the channel, you doom scroll, and you find people getting attacked. That's civil war. There's never going to be another situation where two opposing factions line up on a front line and go at each other with bombs and spears and guns. You'll never see that again. It's this.
Yeah.
And cyber
This is a new
attacks and
form
shit
of
like
it.
that
for
too.
sure. For sure.
New form
Cyber.
of like a Cold War, essentially.
Oh, the division is insane,
Yeah.
and it's unnecessary and completely manufactured. This is the circus, and they just keep throwing this fucking bread, or whatever the saying is. I don't know what the saying, but you know what I'm talking about. Why they built the circus in Rome, so they could distract everybody from whatever.
Well, how about Marjorie Taylor Greene breaking free from Trump? You see that shit? It's just more
People
circus.
are turning on her.
MAGA is in
How about
a
Trump
complete-
getting booed the fuck out of the stadium the other day? And NFL fans are pretty MAGA. They're not fucking.
8 months
you never
ago, he
see-
wasn't getting
it's-
booed like that.
Well, I mean, like, I don't know. It's people want America first, and I appreciate peace, world peace, and ending wars across the country. But what about here? There's issues that haven't been touched or addressed here. Why haven't we seen the Epstein files? Why haven't there been arrests? Why isn't there more action? There's more unanswered questions and we're just not seeing anything about any of it.
all we're getting is
and I
more
think
questions.
people are tired.
That's why that
Yeah.
Mondami dude
Exhausted.
won New York. You saw that debate, right? Where everyone was like,
Yeah,
what's the first thing you would do on vacation? He's like, I'd
people
go
got
right to
cocky,
Israel.
too.
Everybody said they'd go to Israel. And then Mondami's like, well, I'd just stay here in New York and fix New York.
Yeah,
Like,
people-
whether you
people
agree
got
with him,
cocky.
that fucker said the right shit.
Yeah, he said the right shit. Then the first thing he did is had dinner with him right after he won.
And
they
then
were
get a
like-
video and says, remember when I said stop giving me money? Hey, you can give us money. Dude, yeah, fuck that guy. I'm just saying, like, his platform was kind of more like New York first, where it was like,
Yeah.
I think that kind of fucking won him the thing. Whether it was real, I don't know if it was real. I'm with Seven Seas when it comes to bigger elections being a complete fucking show.
Yeah, I'm pretty
Could
much
be.
at that point.
Well,
In New York,
Yeah.
it's just like that was a fucking popular election. I mean, that's
And
all people
just,
are talking about, you know.
and just another reason to point at to lean towards the fact that free speech is more than likely dead.
Well, we
We're
need to
dying.
keep fighting for it. That's
Fight
for-
hard or go
Yeah.
into the woods and start a little community with people. That's all you
Well,
can do
I
with
mean,
this.
us being here right now, that's what we're here to do. We're here to
And that-
fight, and we're
and
gonna be
that sounds
fighting tomorrow
extreme.
too.
That sounds extreme, but I kind of feel like that could happen.
Fighting in the woods.
Or you know what I mean? Like where we're just like actual.
Well, we would go to re-education camps. That would be the first thing. They would round us up. They already got enough information on everybody with the AI that's deployed on the internet and in our phones. So they could go round up people in groups how they wanted to if they wanted to do all that shit. I mean, it would be all out war though. People would be fighting back. There's so many guns in this country. So it would be it'd be fucking just complete chaos. I don't know. I just can't picture the country rolling into that, but it is such a volatile time that I don't know. I guess
There was never a time
nothing's
where
off
there
the
could be a
table. Yeah.
turning point. Yeah, that's it. So what are we going to talk about tomorrow with Seven Seas?
Man, go over to his page and see what he's been on to lately. I haven't. We just kind of booked the show, so we didn't really discuss about everything that we were going to talk about. But there was a couple topics that he wanted to hammer home on.
I'm gonna
Is
get
there
to his
anything
page.
you guys wanted to talk to him about, like that we kind of skimmed over last time?
Plenty, man.
Right.
COVID
Yeah.
for sure with the 5G, all that. Like
His
that's
theory
my
on
number
that.
one
I mean,
thing.
I know that's like not one of his fact-based things. That's more of his theory-based, conclusions or whatever you want to call it. But I think that one kind of blew my mind. Also,
Here's
all
our
the
first show with him.
the side effects of 5G being the same as COVID. That like kind of stuck in my head since that interview.
Like,
Yeah, be sure to check that out. Our first episode with him. It's available on all the major platforms. It's available right here on X. It's available on Rumble. It's available on YouTube. Be sure to
Do
give
you
it
have
a
a
watch.
901
Sean?
on YouTube. Thank you, people.
Sean, do you have a buy me a coffee link we could drop to support us if you want to?
I do.
Drop it down there, guys. If you want to support us, we're not, we don't have any sponsors. We do this just for fun, just out of our free time. If you want to throw us a couple bucks so we can keep doing more of this, it'd be really cool. If not, we're still going to keep doing it. We appreciate the support either way, whether you can help us out or not. But we love it, man.
Well,
either way, we're
you
gonna
don't
come
have
here
to-
for the love of the game, man.
You don't have to buy us a coffee. Really, the best way to help us, and we appreciate if you buy us a coffee, but if you can't, the best way is to get this show out there. Share it with your friends. Share it
subscribe,
via text
share.
message. beat the algorithms. That's the only way we can do that, is if enough faces click share and enough faces see the share.
And we're trying to put
That's
all
the
this
best way
stuff
to
on.
fight this war.
We're trying to put this all on YouTube, Rumble, everything. We're gonna get this stuff on Facebook. So
Yeah, we got some really cool
I know
guests
there's
lined
people
up.
that want to watch it on Facebook. I know people that want to watch it on YouTube. We can't just. Not everybody wants the Twitter link, because people will be like, I don't even know what I'm doing with Twitter. You know what I mean? Everybody I share that to goes, oh, I don't even use Twitter. I'm like,
I know,
Jesus
same with me.
Christ.
I know. Same
So I
here.
mean, yeah. So
Same here. So
find us on YouTube, all that. But yeah, we would appreciate it.
So yeah,
Couple coffees.
around 7 p.m. roughly. I think we're going to be going live between 7:30 and 7 p.m. We'll be hitting that live button with 7Cs tomorrow, going over all his latest research and what's been on his mind lately. Let's see what was that?
Wellness company
wellness
money.
company. Yeah. So that was that whole thing blew up, man. I don't know if I didn't get a chance to listen to the whole Eskenar and Ian Malcolm space, but they blew the fucking lid off of the We Are the Media people and how they're getting paid by these three major companies. It was like Badlands Media, the Wellness Company, and I forget the other one. But those dudes like really stirred some shit up. I wanted to join that one, but I had some family in town and couldn't. But yeah, those dudes, listen to that space if you can that they did together. They really ruffled some feathers in the MAGA world. But this technology that some of these companies are pushing, man, it's scary shit, and they got patents for it. It's real. It's not conspiracy. So we'll talk to 7Cs. We'll talk to 7Cs about this stuff. The nanotech stuff I really want to ask him more about.
Exactly. Let's talk about the wellness company. Because he's all about this lately, and then we'll tie that in with like the COVID era. The COVID era. I want a full 7Cs breakdown of what he thinks about the COVID era.
That would be interesting.
I mean, dude, I listened to Peter McCullough from 2020 to 2023.
Yeah,
like, he was
same,
a top. Dude. I was like, hell yeah, but I never bought anything from him. But I was like, man.
Well, it's pretty impressive the amount of influencers or whatever you want to call them that they're paying. Pretty much every top Republican influencer is under their umbrella of payment. And all that money, like 7C says or can prove, goes back to CIA, Mossad operations. So they're basically funding the wheel of deception. Some of these
interesting.
Yeah,
interesting to say the least.
Yeah, man. I think that's a good place to end it.
Deep.
Yeah, let's go deep on it tomorrow. You guys are awesome. I always love doing this with you guys. We'll keep doing more of these. But yeah, Sean, if you want to close us out.
Yeah, and we've talked about it a lot, and the fight starts with you. Share this broadcast, comment. If you've got the courage, hop on and do one yourself. The only way we change things, the only way we win the war, is to fight. And we're Answers, and we're Isaac's Army. So for Dave, for John, and for everybody out there, I want to say thank you. Happy Veterans Day. Thank you to all the veterans.
Happy Veterans Day. Yes,
the
I didn't get a
ultimate
chance to say
sacrifice. We're kind of assholes for that, actually. But
fuck me. Yeah.
With that being said, they're the best, and we got lots of love for everybody. So thank you. Tune in tomorrow night, 7 p.m. It is going to be fantastic when 7Cs returns. So take care of yourself and each other, and we'll see you guys tomorrow night.